You got to respond to all of these plagiarism allegations, your name attached to these speeches, to the book. Obviously, there were major mistakes made. Who's to blame here for these problems? Because verbatim quotes should have been cited, as you well know, but they weren't.
Well, ultimately, I'm the boss and things go out under my name, and so it is my fault. But I would say that people need to also understand that I never have intentionally ever presented anyone's ideas as my own or tried to pass off anything. It started with a speech I gave where I gave attribution to the novel 1984, the movie Gattaca, the autobiography My Left Foot, Einstein, Ray Bradbury, and Michelangelo, among others. So I felt like, boy, I'm given a lot of sources here for one speech, and yet, because we don't have everything properly footnoted, people have attacked. And I think really the standard that I'm being held to is a little different than anybody else. They've now read every book from cover to cover, and they're looking for places where we footnoted correctly but don't have the quotation marks in the right place or didn't indent. Did we make mistakes? Yeah, I'm the first to admit that I'm imperfect, but at the same time, I do get offended when people are trying to cast aspersions on my character because I'm honest. I've never tried to mislead people. I've made mistakes, but, I think that's different than trying to attack someone's character.
Look, every politician, they have aides who help write speeches and books and articles. What are you going to do, Senator, to make sure this doesn't happen again?
We're going to be much more specific and footnote everything as if it were a college paper. I'm working on a speech right now for the Citadel, which I've given portions of it before, but we've never footnoted my speeches. 98% of my speeches are extemporaneous and have never had footnotes. We're now going to footnote everything and make sure it has a reference because I do take this personally and I don't want to be accused of misrepresenting myself, and I've never intended to do so, but I think we've been sloppy and we're going to try to be much more precise in the future.